Hi, my name is Mashanta and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to do a bit of a beauty inventory where I take you through all the mascaras, eyeliners and brow products that I own. Addressing the elephant in the room up front, I do have a bigger than usual, bigger than expected collection. As I talk you through my collection, hopefully that it will explain why I have such a big collection. I mean, nobody needs these many products. Even if you're a regular makeup user, just having 2 to 3 products in each category is more than good enough. Creating such inventory type videos is something that I find personally helpful and meaningful. It helps me refamiliarize myself with what collection I have, and also helps me talk through my thoughts about each product that I have. If I've used it, then mini reviews of the product. If I haven't used this, then at least taking you through my thinking in terms of why I bought it in the first place. That is why I continue to make these beauty inventory videos. It is not a flex, it is not a video to show off that hey, these are the kind of products that I have. I hope this video is taken in the spirit and with the intention with which it was made, which is essentially to be helpful. And I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to start off with all the liners that I own, and this includes pencil liners, felt tip liners across colors. Majority of these are black. I have 17 such liners, so I'm going to go through these in no particular order. First, I have this Faces Canada, which is an Indian brand, Magnet Eyes Kajal Pencil or Kohl Liner. It's something that's been open. I thought I'd lost it, but I found it in one of my purses, handbags, and it's okay. It's deeply pigmented, but I don't think it's particularly long lasting or smudge proof. It's also not very comfortable when I use it on my eyes. It's a retractable eye pencil. I have around this much left, so I think if I use this every day as a kajal pencil, then I should hopefully be done with this in a couple of weeks. Then I have this other kajal pencil which I'm actually really loving. This is from Viseart. It's a pencil liner, it's an eye pencil, and it's in the shade Jet Black. Now this is extremely pigmented and it's super soft as well, like very silky smooth. And I also find that this is more smudge proof. Since we are on Viseart, I have another Viseart Kajal pencil. This is in the shade Ultramarine. It's like an electric blue pencil with hints of shimmer in it. It's a beautiful blue color. I know when it comes to liners, I've become very boring. I only use black liners, even though I have a couple of colored liners in my collection. I have this old Charlotte Tilbury liner duo. I love the quality of these. They last a really long time. They feel super soft on the eyes, but this is quite old, so I'm a little scared to use this on my eye. This is in the shade Copper Charge, and it's almost done if you notice. This is how it looks. This is a beautiful burnished gold. Looks very pretty on the waterline, especially if you want to open your eyes out. And then there is this beautiful maroon. Very pretty. It still performs very well. It smells a little off, so I'm a little scared whether I should keep it or declutter it because it's so old. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. Oops, this was unnecessary. This is a brow product. I actually have 16 liners. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner. It's in like a deluxe mini size. Chocolate brown with hints of pink. I don't know if it really pops up on my skin tone. I should use this more regularly. I have this Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick, which is felt tip liner. I bought it only recently. Ooh, that's pigmented. That's so pretty. You might wonder, why did I buy this recently when I have other liners? It's because of a specific video idea that I had in mind. So I think it looks damn pretty, very promising. The tip itself is super fine as well, so you can go as thick as you want or as thin as you want, which I love. For me, when it comes to liners, I feel the felt tip liners work best for me, honestly. Since we are talking about liners, let's do a couple more felt tip liners. I have this Valentino twin liner. I think one side is like a retractable pencil. It's brand new. I haven't used this. Oh, it's very thin and not as pigmented as you would assume. And the other side is like a felt tip liner. Definitely not. It needs a couple of strokes to get as pigmented as a Charlotte Tilbury. You might wonder, why does anybody need a luxury makeup eyeliner? You definitely don't. I have this because I have certain video ideas in mind and I went and bought it. But honestly, you don't. I haven't tried this yet, but of course when I try it, I will share my honest thoughts. This is the Valentino twin liner in black and Nero. I have this NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade black. This is great. And you can see it swatches beautifully. For the longest time, my favorite liner used to be the one from MAC. It was kind of expensive, but I found it performed the best. And this is a very good dupe for it. And it also lasted a really long time. And this seems to last a really long time as well. That's the NYX liner. Epic Ink Liner from NYX. Honestly, I find when it comes to liners, eyeliners, you really don't need to go with very expensive products. You have some really good products across the board. Next, I have this Natasha Denona. I don't know if you can see. This is the Natasha Denona Gel Pot Liner in the shade black. And I just recently used this. It's crazy pigmented. Like, obviously I wouldn't use it like this. I would use like a fine liner brush. It's incredibly pigmented and stays put for a very long time. Really smudge proof and budge proof. But if you're not very confident with eye looks, I would not recommend this, because if you make a mistake, then it becomes very difficult to take this off, and I learned this the hard way. So this is a Natasha Denona Gel Pot Liner in the shade black. Then I have this Lancome Le Crayon Eye Pencil, and this is obviously in the shade black. It's like a pencil liner. Not as soft as I would have assumed, and not as pigmented either. I love the Lancome Hypnose Mascara. I think this I got as part of an eye set or something. Now on to a couple of my colored liners. This is, I think, from Kaleidos, from their Night of Creation collection, but the name is missing. It's a beautiful duochrome purple sort of liner. Can you see? But you can see it's very soft, so it keeps breaking easily. It's almost done. So I'll just use it a couple of times. But it's a beautiful electric purple, if I'm honest. Lovely, lovely color. But yeah, it's very soft, so it keeps breaking on me. Then I have this Kiko Milano long lasting color. It says number 11. This is actually a very soft, very pigmented, very good pencil, but I've used versions of this pencil and it keeps smudging. So I love using this on my eyelids, but every time I use it, it smudges and creates a mess. So I have to declutter this. Then I have this NARS High Pigment Long Way Liner in the shade Broadway. I bought this 2 years ago, I think. I haven't used this regularly, but that is a lovely color. I just think it's the kind of color that doesn't show up on my skin tone, so I need to use this more regularly. Then I have this Kiro Beauty High Definition Eyeliner Pencil, and this is supposed to get expired in December this year, so I need to use this up. This is a blue, this is in the shade Sapphire Blue. Oh, that's a very soft feeling liner. I need to use this up. I should use a lot of these liners. I have bits and bobs left, so I think I can get through this. Then I have this KVD, Kat Von D Beauty Tattoo Pencil Liner in the shade Axonite Brown. Ow. Oh, this is already like broken and unusable. What a mess. I think I got this as part of a kit. So decluttering that one. Then finally, I have this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Icebreaker. It's like this minty color, which I thought would be cool for... see, it's very crumbly though. For some fun makeup looks to try. I realized I didn't really have any pastels. I'll keep it just to try this on. I haven't used this regularly, but this is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. And I've decluttered 3. I counted 1 accidentally, so I actually have 12 liners, I think. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 liners. Sorry, 13 liners, which is actually pretty good, much better than I expected to. I think a lot of these I will use up regularly, so that's fine. Hi, so it's been some time and you can see most of these are smudge free. Except I think the Lancome one is a little weak. Super smudge free. So I'm going to take this off now. This is the Etude House Lip and Eye Remover. And these cotton pads are from Sephora. I have tried a bunch of other cotton pads before, but I love the double, I don't know what it's called, double layered version of these, and that's why I just keep buying these and stocking up on these. And this makeup remover is pretty good as well. It has a bit of an oily feel, but I guess that's how the formula is, you know. And you need to work for it. It doesn't easily come off, some of these liners. Almost as good as new. Now the Natasha Denona one was tough to even take off, huh? After I made a mistake as well. Okay, now let's do my mascaras, and I'm going to say upfront I have too many mascaras and I'll explain why. These are all the mascaras that I have. Some of these I've gotten free as gift with purchases. Some of these have been parts of mascara kits. Now, Sephora usually does a really good set of 5-6 mascaras for a great price. And for a long time, I never really used mascara. So for me, the mini sizes, the 5 ml versions, 3 ml versions work perfect. Because you get to try in that pack a lot of different formula, a lot of the viral formulas, the ones that everyone is talking about without spending too much. Obviously, no person needs so many mascaras. Now, of course, now that I'm trying to put out more content on YouTube, there are a couple of mascaras that I've also bought just to create videos around it. Not ideal. So just consider all of that when you're looking, as I'm going through my mascara collection. Nobody needs more than, I don't know, 2 mascaras at a time, especially if it's the same color. Maybe one for daily, one for travel. But let's get started. I've given enough caveat, enough justification to explain this collection. So I have 3, 6, 9, 13 mascaras as well. Let's start with this one. This is a Sephora Big by Definition mascara. It's like nearly 2 ml, 2 grams. It's supposed to be a volumizing and lash multiplying effect mascara. Now, clearly based on the size, I got this free as gift with purchase. I haven't used it yet. It's so funny because whenever I get these mascaras, I plan that, you know, I'll take this with me when I'm traveling. But then when I'm packing for travel, I'm like, I have no idea how this mascara will perform. So let me just go with a trusted mascara that I love. So I just never get to use them. But maybe I should once I'm done with the current mascara that I'm using. Then similarly, I have this NARS Climax mascara. Got this free. This is again nearly 2 grams. It's 1.8 grams. I don't want to open these, by the way, because once you open and even let a bit of air out, it starts to get spoiled. Now this one, I have tried a smaller version of this before. At least in the small version, I wasn't a fan of the wand. I felt it was too big for my eyelid. I also felt that it was clumping my lashes together, which I didn't like. That's not a look that I'm a fan of. Then I have a Lancome mascara. This is the Hypnose mascara, 2 ml version of this. I've used the full size version of this and I love that. You know, this is a good reminder that maybe this is something I can take on a trip because I know this formula, I love this formula. In fact, do I have 2 of these? Yes. Are they both the same? Okay, this one says Hypnose and this one says Hypnose Drama. Yeah, this is Hypnose Drama. I personally don't know the difference, but as a mascara, it's great. These are all stuff I've gotten free or as gifted purchases or as part of kits. Just bear that in mind. Then I have this Tower 28 mascara. This is, I think it's called the Make Waves mascara. It's like a 5 ml Make Waves mascara. I've heard such great things about this. It was super viral. So when I went to New York earlier this year, I went and got myself this one because this brand is not something that's easily accessible to me. I have used this once, but I think it works better for Asian lashes. I don't think it had that much of an impact on me, but it's been a while since I've used this, so I should honestly use this again regularly. Now this is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. To be very honest, while the packaging looks new, I think this is quite old. It's smelling off as well. The wand looks great, but I think it's very old. So because especially this is an eye product, I'm scared to use this near my eye, so I'm not. I'm gonna give this away. I haven't really used Bobbi Brown mascara, and I haven't heard anybody talk about them too much, so I really don't know much to say. Then I have the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. This is 4.5 grams. This was part of the Lash Drama Sephora kit that is there. Benefit was one of the first brands that I tried for both eyebrows and mascaras. Very, very good. They give you very voluminous lashes, very high impact look. So if you want your lashes to look big, then Benefit is something you can't go wrong with. This is the Give Beauty mascara. This is Can't Stop Staring mascara, and it's obviously in the shade black. This is like a 5 ml pack. It's a travel size. This is again something I kept hearing a lot of people talk about. It had gone really viral for a while, and it is something I bought when I was in New York because I don't think Give ships to where I live. It's brand new. I haven't opened it yet, which is why I don't want to open it to let air into the product. But I do plan to use it soon because I have a couple of video ideas around this one. So this is the Give Beauty mascara. Then this is the Kat Von D mascara. This is the Go Big or Go Home mascara. Again, I think I got this as part of a kit. It seems really big, but this has only 4.3 grams of product, so I think it's just the component which is so big. And I'm not a fan because it's so black, and like in the sense that everything is black, even the lettering. So even while the lettering is embossed, at first glance it's really hard to say which brand this is from or even what the product is. It could be a lipstick because of the size, it could be a mascara, so that's a little annoying. This is from Kat Von D. Now this is a mascara that I'm currently using. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. Easily one of the best mascaras I've tried. I love the wand. These give my lashes, they make them really long, separates it, gives it enough of a curl. It really has such a high impact, but it gives you very fluttering lashes. It's not like Lancome Hypnose mascara where it makes your lashes spiky or like jut out, right? It's a very natural finish, and that's something that I really like. Whenever I use this, I always get complimented on my lashes, but everybody thinks they are my natural lashes because the product is so, how do I say it? I think it's because the product is so thin. It just coats the lashes but doesn't clump up at all, so it really looks like I have nothing on my lashes when I actually have mascara on. This is such a good product, highly recommend. This is like a mini size version of this, and this has around 4 ml of product. So I think even for mascara, you can always start with the minis first. 2 ml, 3 ml is enough of a size for you to get a sense of how the product is working on you, and it lasts a pretty long time, at least 20 uses. So I would suggest go that way rather than try to buy a big mascara all the time. This is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. Again, this is something I haven't really opened. This is in the curl and... Okay, so it has 2 mascara wands, which I think is quite innovative. On one side you have a volumizing mascara, on the other side you have a curl and lengthening mascara. Of course, this is a product that I haven't used before, so I don't want to open it and let any air come through because mascaras do have a short shelf life once you open the product. But this is something that I will be using in a video quite soon. So this is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. Now this very pretty mascara is the Florasis. Everything is written in Mandarin, or Chinese. So I don't know what kind of mascara it is, but I think it's a brown mascara. I have opened it, and I love the mascara wand. It's so fine and minute, but I think the color is too brown for it to have a major impact on my skin. I probably should have gotten the black mascara, but to be fair, I haven't used this regularly, so I think this is a good chance for me to use this along with the Pillow Talk mascara that I have. I love the component though, and this is a lot of product. I don't know how much product this is. By the way, Florasis is a made in China brand, and they have some of the most prettiest makeup I've ever seen. A couple of their eyeshadow palettes, one or two of their lipsticks, and this mascara. I've used their brow products also. In fact, I have decent number of products from Florasis. Let me know if you want me to do like a face using Asian makeup. I think I have enough products to do a video like that. And finally, the latest mascara that I have in my collection is the YSL Iconic Lash Clash Mascara. This is big. It's like a baton, you know, like a relay race baton. And you may be, and I literally just got this yesterday or 2 days before. And you may be wondering, do you really need another mascara with that collection? But I specifically bought this for a certain video, keeping a certain video in mind. Not ideal, not the most logical or economical, but it is a video that I've really been wanting to do, and I had majority of the products for that video. So I thought it's okay, let me just invest in this mascara. It's also a super viral mascara, so I will postpone opening this for as long as I can. But I do love the packaging. I think this component is so sleek even though it's huge. And those are my mascaras. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 mascaras. There is one Bobbi Brown one which I decluttered. And now that the mascaras are done, down to eyebrows. Eyebrow collection is not as big, I think. It's a bit more palatable. So very quickly, I basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyebrow products. So let's quickly go through them. So the first one that I have is this Kosas Brow Pop Nano, which is like a nano eyebrow pencil. I've been using this a lot. So on one side you have a spoolie to, you know, shape your eyebrows, keep the brow hair in place. And then on the other side you have this retractable super fine pencil, like super fine. It's literally like a dot. And with eyebrow products, you want something that's not too creamy, that's not too dark. For my eyebrows, I usually go for a dark brown or a brown black, because if you go for a deep black or like even a black, it can look very stark against the rest of your skin. I really like this product because the fineness of this pencil is just, it gives you so much control. It helps you really sculpt and shape the eyebrows, which I love. I think the amount of product you get in this is a little less, you know, because yeah, this is all that is left. So if I use, you know, I started wearing makeup to the gym, so I like using this product for my eyebrows. So if I use this regularly, like at least 3-4 times a week, then I should be done with this in a month and a half. I love that the pencil is retractable, so you know, even if you open it too much, you can always go back. This is the Kosas Brow Pop Nano in the shade Brown Black. Huda Beauty Balm Brows, full and fluffy, and this is in the shade Black Brown. I haven't opened this yet. I don't want to. Like I said, these are very similar to mascara products, but it's basically, I'll open these, and it's basically like this. It's like a brow pomade but with a brush, so it adds color, it adds volume to your brows, but you can't really shape your brows with it. So it's perfect when your eyebrows are already shaped and you just need to add a bit of volume, bit of color. I haven't used this regularly though, but when I say it's perfect, I mean these kind of products are perfect for that. So speaking of those products, I have 2 of the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus. I don't know why I have 2. I think one is really old. I'm just trying to weigh which one is older, but it's hard to say. And I have this in the shade 5, which is like a brownish black. I don't know if you can see. You know, this one is really, it's a bit gunky. It's like an ash brown, to be honest. But it gives that kind of color that's needed, especially if you have a full face of makeup on. Sometimes your foundation concealer can slip into your brows, and you know, this seems to be in a much better condition. I'm so confused. Let me just keep both of them because I'm not sure. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus. Honestly, I think one of the best options you can try for eyebrows is Benefit. They have a range of different products, pencils, shaders, pomades, powders, great. Like when I first started doing my eyebrows, I really started with Benefit. You can honestly go no wrong with Benefit. Now, of course, they've done a lot more extension and they've come up with new products. But for eyebrows, the OG brands, I would say, are Benefit. I've heard Anastasia Beverly Hills is really, really good, but I haven't tried them. Then I have this Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat. I bought this recently, maybe 1 or 2 months ago. And this is in the shade Black Brown. The way this works is on one side you have a spoolie. It's a nice, firm, sturdy spoolie. And on the other, you have this sort of tip liner, which you use that way. It's, oh, why is this component coming off? Oh no, there's something wrong with this component. Thank God, because this is like a super new product. You might wonder, why did I go and buy brow products when I hired others? But I have a video idea in mind. In fact, I used this in a previous video. And I'm considering making a dedicated Charlotte Tilbury video, like a full face of just Charlotte Tilbury. But I don't have all the products I need for that. And I'm a little hesitant to go out and spend more money. But let me know in the comments below if there are enough people who want that kind of a video. Then I might invest and create a video around that. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat in Black Brown. I haven't used this often enough, but if you ask me from a preference standpoint, I do prefer the coarsest one before this. And then finally, this is again the latest addition to my life. This is the Gucci Crayon Defining Brow Pencil in the shade Brown. Again, one side you have this beautiful spoolie, very sturdy. I got this at the same time as I got the Lash Clash mascara for the same video. And I don't know when I will shoot that video, because now I think I have all the products I need to shoot that video. But I've never tried a brow pencil before, like a crayon pencil, and I love the way this feels powdery soft. When I first swatched it, I was a little scared. This has a bit of a scent as well, which I actually really like. When I first swatched it, I was a bit scared because this seemed a little too light. But when I compare it to the other brow products, it's pretty much in the same family, so I don't have to be scared. Along with this pencil, what was interesting and unexpected for me was it comes with this sharpener, this Gucci sharpener. How cool is that? I mean, it came as a set and there seems to be this component, but I have no idea what this does. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. And I love it. I love that I have like this dedicated sharpener that I can use to sharpen this up. And those are all the brow products I have. I don't have that many, but I have enough. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now with brows, there are different formats of products that you can buy. So you have your brow pencils, brow shaders, brow gels, brow pomades, brow powders, brow waxes. I mean, honestly, like there are so many different varieties, and you do you. But that brings me to the end of today's video. It was good to kind of re-familiarize myself with the collection that I have. In some categories, I felt I had way too much. For example, mascaras, I think I have way too much. But liners and brows have pleasantly surprised myself, but I clearly don't need more. And that brings me to the end of today's video. There was a bit of unintended decluttering happening as well. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know your true thoughts in the comments below. Is this something you would like to see on a regular basis, say every year, every 8 months, as and when my collection changes meaningfully? Please let me know. If you like this video, like me, like the vibes of this channel, then I would love it if you would consider sticking around and subscribing to join this community. It means a lot. Our community here is growing and it's very exciting to me, and I love having these conversations around beauty products, video suggestions, anything. Just hit me up in the comments below. I hope you'll have a great rest of the day or rest of the night whenever you're watching this. I'll see you around. Bye! 너를 보고 싶어 꿈에 다시 와줘